Yeah, you've been working. Treat yourself. Eat some chips. What
Mhm.
was that?
What was
Oh,
what?
I haven't. My laptop made a weird sound, and I realized it's because it's not plugged in.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, alright. There we go. Just like that, it's brighter too.
Still doing it. I don't know why. We're just gonna go with it. It's recording anyway, and if it's not doing great for the stream, well, like, I'm sorry for the few people who watch. You're gonna have to watch on the VOD. But we're going to just move forward and move on. We're also missing a player, which sucks. Ugh. But we will roll with that too. I don't remember what happened last time, and I didn't watch I didn't watch the episode from last week. So you guys are gonna have to help me out.
Oh, I can
Um,
definitely help you out. We got an Airbnb.
yep.
We did really well with that. Squelch changed his name to Doc Squelch.
Yes.
Yes.
He's also cahooting with Johnathan to potentially
Have a
have
pyramid
a
scheme?
yep.
I got my butt
Um,
hacked.
yes,
Yeah.
Angular
yes.
marketing vector.
I hacked Jonathan's butt.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
my butt hacked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that sums it up.
Well,
Those were the most important parts.
I suppose so. But like, what else? There were a lot of downtime activities last week. But
Yeah, we did
I
a lot.
I also did sort of an ask me anything and kind of gave some vague answers.
Yes. I do remember rolling for answers.
Oh yeah.
The answers that, and then the semi-private role that was supposed to be private but wasn't.
Wasn't private. Yeah, I remember
That
now.
was funny. That was funny.
I've long since forgotten. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I mean, nobody remembers the roles.
Do you have any idea how much weed I've smoked since then?
I'm gonna give everybody. We're gonna call it 15 points on your points cards tonight because
Oh shit.
the Advil is kicked in. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened last week. We got into our downtime, or as I call it, I called the episode business time because of all the things that happened, like the Airbnb, and there's a lot of commerce for what you guys are doing. I love that Aelita's like this like badass Jedi who's also like full of different enterprises.
It's kind of like one of those pop stars that are trying to do everything, or like an actor trying to do everything, you know. Not always great at everything, but definitely trying.
Yeah.
Aelita, that means you have to launch your own perfume line.
Oh, you know I will.
It has to be one of them. It's just called Aelita.
I guess.
No, it has to have some sort of weird, vague name.
Does anybody want to spend points before we start? Nay.
I think I
Double
will
nay.
keep my points.
I'll spend 5. I'll get a little one.
Oh, he's rolling for a
Why
little
not?
one.
Ooh.
Ooh, little baby charm.
There's no charm.
You got a stunning charm.
Ooh, stunning.
That's stunning.
Ooh.
What is more stunning than a Jello man?
Squelch lives in my head rent free.
Sexy jello.
Oh,
man.
absolutely.
That eyeball keeps me up at night.
That's the combination of the smile and the eyeball. It's so beautiful.
The all-seeing eye of Doc Squelch.
I would like to get a little Squelch action figure. Ooh, a stuffed animal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess we're just gonna pick up where we left off, which is the continuation of downtime. I'll start with you, Aelita. What is your next
Okay.
step?
Oh gosh. That is a great question. My next step at this point, I feel like I'm running out of enterprising ideas here. And all of the ones I have are a little bit harder rolls. So, which ones do I have? Go to the thing.
You
Yeah,
guys,
I have 25 and 30 left.
if I recall correctly, you guys are
Jeez.
still on Grixio, right?
Yes. We have not technically left. Okay, so oops. That's not what I wanted.
Now we're at the part of downtime where it's like, which parts of this do we want to go horribly wrong?
Exactly. Like,
or
I'm
are
at
we
the
okay
point
with
where
going wrong?
That's where
It-
we're at.
it's gonna get weird. Oh, it's already weird.
yeah, it's us.
Um,
And if there's any way that like you can do something and also like ask for other players' help
yeah.
as well, like we can also help you to like benefit your roles, like either give you advantage if we can like do something.
I will say that like
Um,
with help is very easy. Like getting advantage is very easy.
Yeah.
One thing I've done in the past in other downtimes are allow bonuses if people are helping. So say if somebody
Okay.
wants to help you with the task, or if you want to involve an NPC in a task, like if you want Neldor to help you, then I'd say, you know, that based on a certain role, he would give you a certain plus. However, if you fail on that roll, then the NPC is involved in the consequences.
Yeah.
I once blew up our
Neldor.
helper robot's hand.
Oh my gosh.
I fixed it in my next downturn roll.
Okay, so I think I want to try and do something that doesn't have a lot of like, wow, that's going to go horribly wrong. I know that it is probably going to go horribly wrong, but I'd like to do something on the lines of maybe trying to find a oh no.
I think. Okay.
Jeez.
What I'm going
At
to
this
say.
point, yes.
Aelita, before I make you make a choice here, the 25s and 30s I understand are pretty intimidating.
Yes,
I think
they are.
you as a group, like sitting down in the ship all together in the meeting room or wherever you decide to meet, should have a discussion about what options you want to pursue, because like right now you're in the middle of a quest to find somebody, right?
Yeah.
You also all have personal goals, but like you're also a crew. Like have a serious discussion about
Okay.
what you want to do, because these roles are crucial and it will affect all of you in one way or another. Like discuss what you plan to do, and in that way, you know, if one plan might work with another's and inspire something. But I know it's a big
Okay.
decision, so I'm going to
It is,
I'm going to
yes.
shut up and mute up here, and I'm just going to let you plan.
Plan. Okay.
Okay.
Does anyone have any ideas of what could potentially benefit all of us for these?
Well, maybe something involved with like upgrading the ship could potentially
The
be.
only thing is I'm a little bit worried about it going terribly wrong.
That's fair.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to blow up our ship.
That's fair. There's also like there have been some intriguing quests or intriguing overarching things like these. What are they called? The Void Seekers.
Yes,
We could do something to try and find more information about that because even though it's not like a specific quest that we have on the go right now, it is something that has been coming up repeatedly. So it might
absolutely.
be worth looking into that.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I know
So,
I found some information on stuff as well. So yeah, maybe finding some more information on those void seekers is going to be beneficial.
okay, I'm fairly charismatic.
that's good.
Uh,
Yeah,
so
like I was.
maybe I can kind of go around and try and get information from someone.
Yeah,
I don't know.
just don't get recruited into a cult.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
gotta
no,
watch
that's
out
my
for
other
Bruce's
D&D
fault.
game. Uh, yeah, no, they don't think Aelita would get into a cult. Is this a cult?
The
Is the
Void
prince a
Seekers?
cult?
No, the Void
No.
Seekers.
Oh, yeah, this isn't a cult. We're not recruiting people. We don't just take people on randomly. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we don't randomly be like, go up to our ship and enjoy all the wonderful things we have to offer.
We're a
Yeah.
ship with a crew. We're not a cult yet.
No, but the Void Seekers definitely have a culty vibe.
Okay. Okay. So we can potentially look into that. Now, who is looking to help me? We can go the hacking route, get some help from our pal, and get some hacking done. You've already done a little bit of looking into it, though. Um,
Yes, I have.
Johnathan, what are your strengths other than
My
being just a regular human guy?
constitution. I've got pretty good charisma.
Do you? Okay.
So if we were to like go into the city together, we could like I could
Charm
wingman
the
you
pants off of
essentially.
people.
Yeah.
I
Um.
think I'm the wingman because I have wings.
Hey,
But
You make a valid point.
solid point.
Fairy wings. Fairy wings. Who's got fairy wings?
So yes, okay. So we can go into the city and but I can see it going really bad by like asking the wrong person and
That's fair. Well,
yeah.
if I'm helping you go into the city, maybe we could also get uh Tabok's help by because you said you already found some information, right?
Oh yes.
So like you could
Yeah.
point us in the right direction and maybe give us some insider information
Oh,
on like how to deal with this person or whoever.
yes. So I was thinking, I just thought of it now because you said this. Tabok, you have a list of names, right? Did you want us to maybe look more into one of these names?
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. So we're not just going around being like void seekers. Who's got some void
That
seekers?
let's see.
There was a doctor. That's the only one I remember.
Yeah, doctor.
And that's only because I was thinking of Squelch when you said it.
Right. I don't think we looked into so yeah, there's a like a laboratory. I don't want to
Okay.
say it like a laboratory in the Edge of Night used by Arel Varnus called the Transit Biocontrol Node 13. So perhaps looking into that would be somewhere to start.
There's a
Jeez.
laboratory.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Do
All
we
right.
know which
Hear me
planet
out.
that's on? Okay.
I'm
Hear
pretty
me
sure it's
out.
on Grixia.
Johnathan Jimson, ever the cinephile, is very excited because he has seen a lot of heist movies. What if we infiltrate the laboratory by you and me and our charisma pretending to be like scientists, doctors, or whoever's here, and using Squelch as like bait, essentially basically being like, look at this creature, we have to experiment on him in the laboratory, which we are obviously qualified to be in.
I mean,
Arg.
it's
We're gonna
perfect,
do this
right?
Ocean's 11 style.
It's got to be perfect. That sounds great. I think we should do that.
There's no possible way that could result in anything bad happening.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
no.
It's a wonderful plan. I'm proud to be a part of this plan.
Like
You're
I
okay
said,
with us like just kidnapping you for a bit?
I may have seen a couple too many heist movies. Okay.
I mean, you had Squelch at like mysterious laboratory.
Oh yeah, that's very squelch coded.
I heard
Yeah.
I heard laboratory, and I'm like, I'm in.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to.
Find
God,
new
this
science.
is so stupid to do it so high up. We are
This is-
going to a laboratory. We're going to infiltrate it. We are going to pretend to experiment on Squelch.
Okay, I need to say for the record, I was just pulling that out of my ass.
Hey,
But I am down
wait,
if you guys are down.
wait. Could we instead say that we're, no pun intended, looking into pulling something out of your ass?
I mean, Elsie does still want to probe up there, so yeah.
I mean, we can say we're looking into it. I don't.
Ah, phrasing.
I know.
This is-
I'm
this is fun.
sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Love it.
It's been a
We're
long
looking
day.
into it.
Well, I mean,
Looking
what
into
else are we doing? We're looking into.
Wade.
It's like it's staring back at me.
Oh gosh, this
My
is
goodness.
gonna go so poorly.
Oh, shut up, brain. Shut up, brain.
Nope, that's gonna haunt you forever.
No.
Okay. Oh, jeez. So, do we want to do? Um. Yeah. No. I feel like. No, we don't actually know about Johnathan yet. Well, we sort of know. We know something's going on, but not really.
Hey, you know I'm in cahoots with Tabok about something.
Exactly. So no, we would not use that. But yeah, we can say we're going to experiment on Squelch or whatever.
Well, I was just trying to figure out a way to get Squelch's help on this as well, so there are as many things
Yeah.
boosting your role as possible.
Oh, and then we can use Tabok to hack the cameras or whatever and
Yeah, or hack their system and like say that we're like qualified because we're
yes.
like staff.
Yes. Oh gosh. Can you make fake IDs too? Are you good at making fake IDs? Could this be a whole thing? One of your rules is a fake ID. Our rules is getting in. I don't know. Okay. I guess we're gonna do it. We're gonna try
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
into the laboratory.
And just like gather information. It's just an intel gathering session, like mission. Like we're not trying to, because we don't even know what's in there.
We're gonna just try to charm their pants off,
Yeah.
I guess.
And our story is we're scientists that already work there. And Squelch is a
Very gelatinous cube guy.
Squelch is
Yeah.
a new novel life form that we've come across.
yeah, we are qualified to experiment on him to determine safety standards.
So if I'm
Safety
if I'm to understand correctly,
Mm.
this has gone.
This is going to be bad.
This has gone off the rails a little bit here.
It absolutely has. You gave us way too much freedom. It is.
So if I understand correctly, your next downtime activity as a group is to try and enact a laboratory heist.
Yes.
Now, this doesn't sound very downtime-ish.
No, it doesn't.
Right. It's not a
Honestly,
It's an intel gathering expedition. We're just trying to get in and see what's there and then come back and plan further after that.
Oh, come on, Brian. God damn it.
what
What?
did you do?
I'm not sorry.
What happened?
What
Check
happened?
the chat.
Look at the chat.
Why?
Oh.
For those at home,
Why are you like this?
for those at home who cannot
Oh,
see
boy.
what is happening, Galleon has added Squelch's eyeball as the butthole on the Hack the Prostate poster.
Yeah.
So that's a
That's-
thing.
It's art.
That's
I'm
a
not
lot.
apologizing.
Don't ever,
Never apologize for art.
never apologize for your art.
Just don't look directly at the eye. It will bear into your soul if you do.
Can I take points
I'm
away
s-
from your points card?
I mean, that would be fair.
How do I delete points?
I would not argue with you on that one. To be perfectly honest, that's fair.
I'm scarred. I'm fucking scarred. Okay, so a heist does not sound downtimey, but we can roll with it. But you,
Honestly, I don't feel good about this.
I was just joking and being ridiculous when I said it. Just for the record.
At first, I was like, yeah, great idea. And then it's like, oh my gosh, this is going to go so poorly.
Yeah.
Um,
To be clear, I do not endorse my own idea.
yeah, that's. I can see why. I truly can.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, you can do it, and like in this plan, each of you can enact your own part and have to meet a 25 to pull off your part of this. I guess heist is the only word for it, for this heist.
Yeah, I don't.
We're
feel
not
good
even
about
sure
this
what we're
plan.
heisting.
Yeah,
It's not a heist, it's an intel gathering expedition.
there is nothing about this that feels good. I would like to go to a bar and ask people, and just try to charm my way into their lives to get useful information. I'm not going to be like talking about void seekers. I just want to charm them and try and get something useful.
Yeah.
Get them talking. That sounds a lot better and can potentially cause less harm than infiltrating and doing whatever the heck we were talking about.
I really appreciate you guys for like going along with that for as long as you did, quite frankly.
There we go.
Yeah, I was really on board with it, and then I kind of
Yeah.
just
Like
You
I
know?
said, Squelch heard laboratory, and I'm like, okay, I'm in.
That-
I don't
that's
even
how I
care
know
what the
you
rest
guys
of this
are
plan is.
friends.
I'm in.
So, Johnathan, you are charming. Would you can come be my wingman? We can try and get some information
Okay.
at a bar.
I
If
can
you're
do that
into that.
with you.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. We are going to do that. And because I really just want to get rid of that 30, let's do it for 30.
We're making it 30. Okay. What information are we looking for? Because okay,
Anything
like-
useful. Like I just want to get them talking so we can potentially find something that might be useful. I
Okay.
don't want to like really start blabbering on and get like the information to wrong information to wrong people or anything. I just want to try my hardest to get anything useful to us
yeah.
without being too,
That's fair. What do we know about the Void Seekers so far? Like, what information do we already have that we can use to, like, what can we use as our in, basically? Like
well,
if
I
they
don't want to
were
necessarily speak to them about the Void Seekers, I just want to get conversation going, and if they happen to talk about the Void Seekers, that's great.
yeah, no, I'm not saying we bring up the Void Seekers, but like
Okay.
if we knew that like the Void Seekers were like a heavily religious cult that had a lot of followers in the area, maybe we could go to the bar and be like, oh, I've been feeling really lost in life right now. I don't know who to
Ooh,
turn to. But like
that's
I don't
actually a
know
Steer the
great
conversation that way.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
And so
like
you will have
basically like leading. Pardon?
Yeah.
will definitely help.
What did I do?
Yeah. So I'm not sure, like I don't know what you guys have if you've taken notes about the Void Seekers, but I've said the only thing I have in my notes says Void Seekers in ships from Manus covered in ice, luxury ship in confrontation with Void Seekers, syndicate symbol on one in Helena system, second set of ships with different crew trying to defend them, which doesn't really tell us anything about the Void
Yeah.
Seekers themselves. It just tells me where they are.
Yeah, I
So
don't have a lot of info on them either. Like, this is just
Tabok, what did you said you found information about them during your research? What specifically did you find?
On the Void Seekers?
Yeah.
Crap. Let me see here.
I don't know if Tabok looked into the Void Seekers
no,
yet.
I don't think he did.
Oh, what
Yeah,
did what was the
I don't think I
information you
did.
found when you were hacking?
Tabok was looking into Tabok accidentally, just as like an exercise, found his way into somebody's bank accounts, and
Yes.
he found that the person that the bank accounts he had gotten access to had connections to Grom Breckish, the person that you were hunting down, as well as a bunch of other names.
Okay, so that had nothing to do with
No,
Void Seekers then.
the
Yeah.
laboratory that he was talking about is connected to one of those people, a
It's
doctor.
connected to Grom and not the Void Seekers.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I was misunderstanding. Um, well then, in that case, can we use Tabok's uh hacking and like general tech savvy skills to get more information about the Void Seekers first? Like, is there anything online about them, like on like the dark web or whatever they have in space, the space dark web?
The space dark web.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything in space is the same, it's just added space with it.
yeah. That's Jonathan's understanding so far. Okay, there are space
Perfect.
hamsters. Okay, that was the guideline that set everything else.
Space cyberspace.
There are in fact space hamsters. I didn't make that up. That's an actual D&D thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was gonna say
space
that's an
hamsters.
actual thing. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
is.
that's legit.
Giant space hamsters does in fact happen to be a creature in the actual universe of D&D, which
Indeed.
tells you how
That
ridiculous
exists.
and wonderful this game is. Okay, I'm hearing things. These are good things.
More realistic goals
These are
than
much more realistic goals. I guess if you want to start with Tabok, if Tabok that's what you want to do, I mean, I would have made you set the DC at 25 or 30 anyway for this kind of information.
Okay.
I will still let you select either or, which however you want to set the difficulty. I will say that if you set a 30 and meet a 30, because it's going to be harder to hard to get over that. But if you do meet a 30, you're gonna get some really good information.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll risk it. Let's go with 30.
Okay.
Squelch will do what he can to assist.
Squelch.
I'm trained in computers.
Yeah.
Can I like cast guidance or something?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and be like, so what you're gonna do is download this program called Internet Explorer.
Internet Explorer.
And that's how I cast guidance in this particular instance.
Heard of this ancient Internet Explorer?
Internet
you'll-
Explorer.
Wow. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's do it.
Right. Yeah. Like in this very moment, Tabok, you think that Jonathan's trying to sabotage you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez.
You know what Internet Explorer is. It's known across the galaxy as like a do not install on your ship program.
Do not install on your ship.
Yeah, I almost bricked my entire ship by installing Internet Explorer once.
Really?
It was not fun.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must have changed since the last time I used it. I used to use it to download this other program called LimeWire, and that was how I got all of my music. And my computer stopped working after that too. But I just got a new one. So
Didn't you tell me about some sort of purple talking monkey too? What did that do to your computer?
purple talking monkey. Yeah,
God.
We got one person that got that
Way back.
reference.
You guys go way back with the internet references. Jeez.
we're old.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
I
All
don't-
right.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna do this. Okay. So, yeah, DC's 30. Do. Hang on a minute here. Okay, so I roll a
Believe in
computer
you.
check, right?
And remember, everyone, we have inspiration.
Yeah, we have inspiration.
There-
Also,
yep.
you get to add a D4 to your roll as well from the guidance.
Yeah, and it's a computer's check
Okay. So then, computer check.
with advantage.
Not with advantage. Oh, with advantage. Okay.
Yeah, because you're getting
Then I have
advantage from Squelch.
And then I add a D4.
Add a D4.
Situational. Okay. Here we go.
That's not great.
No.
You should be. Yeah, I'm thinking probably inspiration.
Yeah, if I was you, I would be inspired to try again.
I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, let's try this. Oof, oh boy.
I believe in you.
1d4. And let's go.
Come on.
Oh.
And
Better.
here's my extra
not-
contribution to that. I have a grand charm that can help with that. Roll an extra D10 and add it to that.
Let's go.
Okay.
Come on.
That's so good.
Hell yeah.
Grand Charm of Fate.
Okay, so I just an extra d10.
Yep.
I roll an extra D10. You need to get a 5 or higher to meet 30.
Okay.
I believe in you.
That is a 6. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Fuck
Just,
yeah.
Tabok, you're
just squeeze it past the goalie. Photo fucking finish.
Mhm.
your crew has limited information, but with the information you're given, you are able to dive deep. Like when you like for Johnathan jokes about dark web, but this is like galactic dark web. Like this is you find the things you find about the Void Seeker Syndicate are that by Ellie, can you mute your mic? Their cover is a group of assassins. These are like a high quality, high target assassins for hire. Like when you want to like take out a senator or like an ambassador from a planet or something like that, somebody who would have lots of security, or somebody where you'd want to like take them out without anybody knowing, you hire a Void Seeker or somebody from the Void Syndicate. But that is the front for what is actually a cult. It is a cult the information that you get is it's not a direct thing. It's not like you get to the Void Seeker's website. Like the research that you do ends up leading you to these like dark web message boards of people being like yeah, these guys are hardcore. Their goal is to gather energy sources to be able to release a creature called the Void Mother.
Wow, they're looking for an energy source, eh?
There's no rhyme or reason as far as they know. Like, nobody knows what the Void Mother is. As far as these particular beings are concerned, they think that the Void Mother created them. Like, they are made of some kind of void energy. There you see like pictures that have been, it's like found footage. Like, it's like half shots of like you see like somebody like running, and what you see is like they are wearing a click seal helmet, but it looks like there's no disconnecting piece. Like, it is part of the suit instead of like a like you guys, your click seal helmets, you can actually like disconnect it and have it as a separate piece for the helmet. For these guys, it looks like they're just attached, and you don't see a face. All you see is like a purplish glow from the helmet face. You gather that they are ruthless, they are precise, they can get in and out of places almost seamlessly. Like it like nobody can explain how they are able to just be there and then be gone, but they are like Houdini. They just vanish. Hard to capture. If they've ever been captured, it's been like, or it's not if they've ever been captured, but like it's been like a rumor of, oh yeah, like I caught one time, and it's like, no you didn't, like fuck off. And they're like, no, like this is what happened. It's all like, it's hard to decipher the truth from rumors and people just like talking shit on the internet.
Interesting.
You hit the 30. You do find a particular thread that describes that it appears that they are going after royalty. Special kinds of royalty. Like, it's not like just any king or queen. It appears to be primarily princes and princesses. And each time that these princes and princesses have been like attacked or kidnapped, it's more often than not when they've been just out in space. Like, not like very rarely will they attack somebody on their home planet. And whatever the connection is with these princes and princesses are, it has something to do with that energy source that they're looking for.
They like princess energy, which is strange, but we could maybe use that to our advantage. Good excuse for me to get a crown. Eventually. Not yet. I'm curious, would Tabok share this with us, though?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah?
wouldn't I?
I mean, I don't know. You might want to keep some of that information. We have no idea. I don't know how secretive you are.
All right. I mean, it's information that seems to be that seems like it'll affect us all. So,
True.
you know, if the Void Seekers releases Void Mother, I don't think it's going to be a good time for anybody.
No, that's correct. You are very true. You are very correct. I don't know what I'm saying. I agree.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's been a long day.
Some things that you guys know
Yeah.
prior,
Creepy.
like
Yeah.
the run in with the void seekers was the elves, the astral elves.
Okay.
They tried to take a princess, right? They tried to
Oh,
take that
yes.
princess.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Creepy other
In
or creepy space cults trying to awaken or
I
some powerful obscure space being just never ends well.
question. In this thread about the princes and princesses, does it say specifically if they are being killed or being taken?
Taken.
Taken. So they're not. So it sounds like they probably need them alive at least until a certain point. Um,
Interesting that we have a ship named Prince, the Prince.
yeah, that's a good coincidence.
Mhm.
um, okay, okay. So if they, hmm, okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So,
Indeed.
sorry, I'm just having ideas. It's been a
Yeah.
long day. It's hard for me to have ideas right now. Um,
Fair. Fair.
do we know if there are like does the planet we're on have a prince or princess? Like does it have a monarchy?
Most civilized planets do.
Okay.
I think with Grixio, because it is kind of like it's modern-ish, it's very Earth adjacent. There's probably countries that have royalty, but I'll say I'll give it like as a free research again with that 30 on the research. I will say you've not heard of any incidences in Grixio or within this galaxy or within this star system, I should say.
Okay. I wonder, is there a record of what prince, like who they've kidnapped specifically, like which princes and princesses?
No.
No.
Yes and no.
Yes, but not that we found in this hack.
Well, the problem is like sometimes like it seems to vary. Like, um, you, I will say that you will know about in your research. You would have gotten a hit that somebody or a group was looking for or was looking into information about the Void Seekers in relation to a kidnapping of a princess named Jocelyn Wintertongue.
Jocelyn Winterton. And is there anything we know about her? Like, can we do some research on her? Give her a quick googs, find out what her deal is? Like, what she's the princess of or anything?
You won't find much information on her otherwise.
Okay. Okay. Jocelyn Winterton. And we don't know where she's from at all.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if we don't know, I was gonna suggest maybe we try and find her, but like, yeah, if we don't know where she is, then don't have much of a lead there.
See, if we wanted to get real dangerous at this point, we could go into the bar and be like, hush, hush, I'm a princess. You know, like we're. So, I mean, in the future, we might want to do that, but I feel like right now, maybe not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this is good information to have for down the line, but I don't
Yes.
think we're strong enough to put you
Yeah.
in a Daphne situation as a princess.
I'm a princess.
Yeah.
A fairy princess.
So I think it might be advantageous to see if we can find out more information about, maybe not asking about the Void Seekers,
Okay.
but maybe asking about like,
Royalty.
yeah, royalty, or like,
Kind of just
I don't know if asking about
gossip
disappearance.
session.
Yeah. Like, just start a little, like, go into the bar and just start a little gossip session.
Ooh.
Not the bar, but like somewhere like the salon.
A
I'll go get a
salon?
pedicure with you.
Oh, yeah! We can mark it off as a business expense.
And not only that, but that's also, yeah. But like, women love to gossip about royalty.
Do they?
Oh, should Squelch
On
go get a dye job?
On Earth, they do.
I like your green.
Squelch can dye himself different colors. Plasmoids can do that.
They can?
Yeah.
What color?
Oh, whatever
the
color we
green,
want
but...
to. Yeah, it's like you could literally, plasmoids can literally dye themselves like different colors if they want to.
That's really cool.
If you would like to, you can come with us. Get a dye job.
It's like, do we want me a different color?
Not really, but I mean, if you would like to. I just really like the green. Don't let me decide
was a
it.
fun color for you.
Right?
Maybe just some highlights.
Oh my gosh!
Really bring out your eyes.
Oh god, there's just like different colors like floating around in Squelch.
Yeah, like some lime green streaks.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll go get some pedicures, and potentially Squelch will get a dye job. Hey, Tabok, do you want to come with us to get pedicures? Want to gossip?
Yeah, sure. I'll come
Gossip about royalty and be like, oh yeah, I heard Princess Jocelyn Wintertongue hasn't been at any of her royal events lately. Ugh, what a slacker. And then somebody...
And Squelch can also do some research for a foot fungus cream while we're there.
Yeah.
How do we translate this to downtime?
We would like to go gossip at a
salon.
A salon, that's what they're called. We'd like to gossip at a salon and try to get some hot goss on the royalty.
Yeah, so we can see if we can find, specifically to see if there's like any connection between other like specific royalty that has been taken. Like, I want to see if like they're going after specific royals for like their bloodline, or like their countries all have a specific resource or something like that. Like,
do they
there's
have
got to be
specific hair colors?
And you're trying to find this information out at a like a spa?
Yep, I guess.
I don't know. Where do you think people would gossip about royalty? Johnathan Jimson does not understand women very well. He's
I mean, a bar.
okay. Let's go to the bar then.
Okay. Bar time.
Johnathan Jimson is
And-
secretly sad he doesn't get a pedicure out of this.
Okay.
It's just a quick moment of his face falling, like, okay, let's go to the bar.
Maybe you can do that for one of your downtime activities. Self-care.
Yeah.
Pedicure. If you
She
get
probably
5
will.
or lower, you get foot fungus, and Squelch needs to cure it.
5 or
Why?
lower, that's on a 25 or 30.
You know what I mean.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's pretty bad foot fungus in that case.
All right,
Yikes.
I need to rein you guys
Real
in a
bad
little
foot
bit.
fungus. Please do.
Aelita, what are you doing for your next downtime activity?
I would like to go to the bar and try to get some gossip about like royals, any of the going ons that would maybe give us some information that might help us. I want to try and be not too aggressive with information. I don't want to seem very suspicious, even though I probably do. I just
Okay.
want to try gossip
Be
and get a little bit of
suspicious.
information.
And you're bringing regular human guy Johnathan Jimson as
I sure am.
Yeah, I've got a really high charisma stat.
Okay,
Johnathan Jimson is Alita's best friend.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Aelita, can I tell you
House.
something? Can I tell you
Yes.
something? So I had pre-planned what I wanted to do for all of my downtimes. My pre-planned 25 roll was build relationship with Aelita by making friendship bracelets using my dexterity, just so you're aware.
My gosh. My heart.
Yeah.
My heart.
just letting you
Okay.
know.
Wow. It already worked.
John
We didn't even roll.
Johnathan Jimson, what I
Mhm.
need from you to help Aelita here in this situation, we're going to call it an etiquette roll.
Sick, I got +6 on my etiquette rolls.
Ooh.
Since we're going in with inside knowledge and together, can I argue for getting advantage?
I'll give you advantage here.
I was about to say, can the purple puppy give Johnathan the help action?
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20. Okay, Aelita, on your roll, you're going to get +2.
+2. Okay.
+2 to the roll.
Sorry to not be
Okay.
able to be a better help.
Nope. You did what you could. We love you for it. Okay. So what type of role would like from me for this?
You're walking into a bar, you're trying to suss out information based on what you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you how you approach this, and that will make me decide.
I kind of just want to strike up conversations and not really like mention the Void Seekers or anything. I'm not looking to, really drop a lot of information or anything. I really just want to kind of try and get into conversations with people and try to get information from them naturally through conversations. I just kind of want to charm them into it. Like, just tell me things. Like, wow, you're great.
But
Let
is
me
it
tell you all my
just
secrets.
tell you anything?
Sure. That might be
Because
useful.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. What
Yeah.
information you're trying to glean going into
Anything useful.
Because you're just walking into a bar. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, you're walking into a bar and sitting down and like striking up a conversation, and you can have conversations with people all day, but
Exactly.
it's about the information that you're trying to pick up on, or the information that you're trying to extract from somebody else.
Maybe if they've heard of any disappearances or like other princes and princes that haven't been
Yeah.
showing up to their stuff. I also have charm person. Is that in any way useful and helpful?
I mean, I'd say if you're using it to help her, I'd give her advantage.
I would like to do that.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to... So it's going to be an etiquette roll. Because it's just making sure you can get on well with people.
Yep. That's fair.
But the information that you're asking for without coaxing people into things is going to be a vast...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I'm just so nervous. I'm trying to be safe.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I need that belief.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your etiquette roll. It's going to be with advantage and +2.
Etiquette? With advantage. Oh, I didn't get to do the +2, I guess. We'll do that manually. 19. Yikes. So, not a whole lot of information that I'm getting.
It's a 19.
Yep,
Do you have an inspiration?
I do. I should use it.
You also haven't set the DC. I'm assuming it's a 25 here.
Yeah, I was gonna do 30, but I think 25 is better.
Yeah.
Let's do that inspiration.
Yeah, reroll with
Where am I?
reroll with advantage and your additional +2.
Thank you. Clicky. Etiquette. Two. Come on. Give me something better. Why? Yes. So
It's-
close. Not
it's-
quite.
But it's not a hard fail here. You don't trigger
Yeah.
anyone in a way that like they're mad at you or anything like that. You're getting on fine with people. You're just not getting any information that seems useful or relevant.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You know, like you sit down at the bar. You where you go is the Sky Vault Club. So it's a very swanky, like ritzy club.
Ooh.
Hold on one second. There is where is it? Sky Vault.
Johnathan and I are dressed up real fancy because it sounds fancy.
It's an ultra exclusive bar for executives and deep state fixers. It requires
Ooh.
clearance or a very convincing disguise. I'm gonna say your clearance here was that Mr. 30 roll up there, who managed to add your name to a very high class list.
Thanks, buddy.
You and Johnathan are very charismatic, and even though you don't belong in a place like this, you would not be
No, we
able to
don't.
tell. And where you stumble a little bit, Johnathan catches you by making like a funny quip or a reference that nobody understands, but he says it in such a way that like it's that kind of thing where like one person laughs and then everybody laughs. And so like Johnathan Jimson says this thing and one person like they don't get it, but they think he's fucking hilarious. And as soon as like he like one person starts laughing, this group of ritzy people starts laughing too.
It's that total like overly pretentious people thing where it's like nobody wants to admit to be the one that they don't get
Yeah.
it, so they
Yeah.
just kind of play along with it.
Exactly.
Yep.
You hear about people's trust fund babies. You hear about infidelity. You hear about people talking about boring stuff like stocks and shit like that. Like it is so close to Earth in this fashion that It
Yeah.
is just like it is ritzy, swanky, rich people talking about their lives or trying to one up each other, and nobody really gives any any concrete information that would help you in this situation.
Fair.
I'm glad you didn't keep
Okay.
that low roll. It might have ended up with you in prison.
Yep. I don't want to go to prison. Not right now.
Hey, it's okay. I know a pretty good lawyer.
You might have been in prison with me.
I can represent myself.
That's
And,
true.
and then once I'm out of prison, I can represent you.
Oh,
Perfect.
no, don't do it. Don't do it. Shit. Okay. That's rough, Aelita, but it's not a crash. It's not a crash and burn.
Yeah,
It could have been a lot
I'm okay
worse.
with that.
Can I suggest that once we realize we haven't gotten any useful information, we just kind of like use our VIP entry status to the nines and just have a swanky night out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, Aelita and Johnathan Jimson's night out.
Oh gosh, I would love to
And-
see that.
Enjoy the swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cue the montage of
Yeah.
swankiness and
Us holding each other's hair back as we're throwing up in the bathroom. We get too drunk off fancy martinis. Space martinis.
Space martinis, that's right. You managed to...
me calling Neldor crying. I love you.
I start crying because I don't know where my probing lover is.
We'll find him, I promise.
You find that one person that recognizes, like, okay, like, the weird rich folk are gonna be on these two, like, vultures. We need to we need to wrangle them. You make a friend in a person named Davis.
Davis.
Davis, who's like, I don't want to be at all creepy. I see you guys. It seems like you had quite a bit. Do you need a lift home? I can have my driver take you anywhere.
Oh, a driver.
Can I? Is he trustworthy?
Insight check him, yeah.
I listen to a lot of true crime. Okay, I know not to get into the vehicle of a stranger. Insight.
Davis is being incredibly sincere. Like, he's not.
Oh, good.
He's not trying to trick you. He's even
Aw.
like he didn't get waters and bring them to you. He brought both of you to the bar and said, "Hey, like, bartender,
Aw.
can you give them some water? They need to
That's
hydrate
good.
a little bit." He says again, like, I don't have to be in the vehicle, but I don't know if you're away from your far away from your ship or your home or wherever you are, but Stanley is very reliable. He's really he's great. I trust him with my life, and I would trust him to get you home safely, free of charge. I don't want money for it. I just want to make sure that you get back to your home safe and sound.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I will take him up on this and drunkenly give him a random chess piece that I have in my pocket as a token of appreciation.
I thought you were gonna say give him a smooch.
I could also do that.
He-
But like
He takes
I have in my inventory a solid quartz chess piece. I'll be like, this is from my home planet.
He's like, wow, that's I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't really have much else to give you right now, but he pulls out a business card. And it says
Heck yeah.
Davis Wells, entertainment lawyer.
Oh, a lawyer.
He's like,
I know a pretty good lawyer.
if you I happy to help anytime. You both seem really nice. I know you're not from around here. Get home safe, and if you're in the area and you need somebody to show you the sights, or if you need an entertainment lawyer for any reason, reach out and give me a call.
Aw,
Thank you so
got
much,
another
Davis.
friend.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Your night consists of, you get into the car, and Stanley is older. He's probably in his late 60s. Has this like long gray beard, but it is like fashioned, like it's trimmed properly. It's kind of he's got it like kind of twisted into a little braid with like this like beautiful gold like ring that he keeps it through, like it slipped through, like with like a pencil mustache, or not pencil, but like a fancy mustache.
A twirly one?
Yeah, and like his hair tied back. He wears like these little like circular specks, like probably like half the size of like these ones, like maybe like half that size, that he just wears over, and he's like, hey, I'm Stanley. I'll be your driver today. If you require any refreshments, they are in the fridge in the back. If you're gonna smoke, open the window. And Mr. Wells has advised me to take you wherever you want to go.
Pedicures. I mean, home. Pedicures.
Pedicures?
We do want pedicures.
Listen,
Would you come with us for pedicures?
Mr. Wells told me to take care of you, and I got the company card. So if you want to go for pedicures, I could use a break.
Oh my
Pedicures with
god.
Stanley!
It's like I know just the place. And he takes you to this very lavish spa where like, this is the kind where like you, in spite of the fact that you just got there, they have like monogrammed like perfectly sized robes for you to disrobe and get into, and like yeah, like hot stone massage and the whole 9 yards, pedicures, manicures. If you want your nails done, they do that, and like Stanley gets the whole
nannies
9.
and petties.
Yeah.
Oh, Stanley.
They bring you water that's been infused with the local fruit, which is very close to like a citrus fruit, but also has like a natural sweetness to it, so it's like a natural lemonade.
Oh, wonderful. This is just bliss.
Yeah, this is the best thing Johnathan Jimson has ever experienced.
Yeah, this is absolutely magnificent.
He also has them like ordered from somewhere, like a sushi plate.
Amazing.
And,
Space sushi.
Yeah, space sushi. Has some food with you guys. You get pampered and kind of like start to sober up and are relax off that bender. And finally he's like, it's where's home for you?
The prince. Wherever we are.
Oh yeah,
parked
where did
or whatever, I will.
We've got a big ship. It's on a lily pad. It's a frog on a lily pad.
And there's a spider now.
There's a spider now. Let me pull out. I'm assuming I have like a phone
GPS?
or communication. Yeah, like something like a Find My Spaceship app.
He's like, oh, so you're travelers from away, so you're probably at the shipyard.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yes.
He will. Yeah, he'll drive you to the shipyard. He'll get out, like open the door, make sure that you get out of the vehicle safely. He hands each of you a gift bag. That inside it's got some mints, it's got like a fancy coffee, and it's got like a gold watch in each of them. And he says, compliments of Mr. Wells. Thank you so much for, joining me. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you again sometime. And he waits until you both get into the ship before he leaves.
Oh, and can I like give him my contact information because this guy is magnificent?
Yeah,
Can
Stanley.
I give him a hug?
Stanley will
Yeah.
give you a hug, absolutely. And yeah, of course, he'll give you contact information as well. If you want to add, you can add both Davis Wells and Stanley as contacts.
Amazing.
On Grixio.
Aww. So good.
Johnathan Jimson. That kind of leads us to you next, because it's your downtime activity next.
Okay. Well, like I said earlier, my original plan for my 25 role was to build my relationship with Aelita by making friendship bracelets.
Oh, yeah. And you want to do sleight of hand? You said dexterity?
Yeah, using my dex. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Materials wouldn't be hard to find. Because you already had that adventure with Aelita, I will give you advantage on the roll.
Amazing.
I'm assuming it was in a 25 that you were trying to do it
Yeah,
for?
it was a 25. I'm going to re-roll because I don't want to get into an argument with Aelita. But also, I might need my inspiration for my 30 roll, which is going to have more dire consequences probably if I fail. I'm doing it. I'm re-rolling. Don't fail me now, dice.
It's a dirty 20. It's not a horrible fail.
Okay.
And it's not your relationship with Aelita that takes the hit from this. But instead, it's at first
The
it's
circulation in my fingers because I'm all tangled up now in friendship bracelets.
It's a side eye that you get from Neldor. And
no, I'm not trying to move in on his woman. Oh no. Johnathan's gay.
he doesn't say anything. And he doesn't treat you any differently, but it's just a moment that you catch from him where
Oh, I do catch it. Okay.
Yeah, it's he's watching you make these bracelets, and you just got home from this bender with Aelita, who I'm assuming Aelita told him, because you tell Neldor everything.
Yeah,
we were randomly Snapchatting him videos of us drunkenly in the bathroom, being like, "No, this swanky bathroom. They got mints on the toilet seat for some reason. What is that?"
Mints on the toilet seat.
He played fine with it, but you do notice that just when he doesn't think you're looking, he gives you a stank eye.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Fuck. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Neldor is jealous.
So at some point I will have to clear the air with Neldor.
Squelch.
I'm still kind of torn on what Squelch is gonna do for this one. Give me a. I don't know, I'm running low on idea.
What do you mean Squelch has to be a bit more moist? No. doesn't.
I made him look more. I made him look more moist.
Ugh.
Oh,
He's slightly
that's
moister
too
looking
moist.
now.
That's too moist. No, that's too moist.
Every time I see an edit of this image, it's a monstrosity more and more.
It's peak. Why did you draw that?
Anyway, back to Squelch's things. Okay, let me think here. What
Your
does Squelch want?
downtime is making Squelch more moist.
Ugh.
No, I'm thinking of something else that could have horrible consequences, but it also might be
no.
hilarious to fail.
I do like
Oh,
horrible
no.
consequences.
Me too.
Someone's got to clean those Orbeez out of the hot tub.
Oh,
Right,
no.
the Orbeez.
Not the Orbeez.
So,
I already asked
Squelch,
about a Furby infestation,
I-
so I'm like,
I
oh,
think
boy.
Squelch might be trying to clean that hot tub.
How are you trying to get rid of them? What are you doing
I
with
don't.
the Orbeez?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Move them somewhere else.
I mean, first I should probably analyze them. We never really sussed out what these actually are.
No, and Johnathan, Jimson, and Aelita were bathing in them.
Yeah,
But-
we just know they're in there. Nobody ever really took a good look at what these actually are. So that's the first
Yep.
step. Squelch is going to kind of try and analyze whatever the fuck these things are that are in our hot tub now.
Can Colonel Mustard give him the help action?
Absolutely.
Because,
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
So yeah, let's do some science and figure out what the hell is in our hot tub.
Give me a. Are you setting the DC at 25 or 30?
25. I want this to be possible, just unlikely.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I basically have to nat 20 this for it to work, but we'll see how it goes.
I'm going to say you get advantage from Colonel Mustard.
Yeah.
So
I've got it.
I'm gonna say that you're also going to get. Aelita, it's your pet. Go ahead and give me just a D20 roll, just a flat luck D20 roll.
I'd like to mention Colonel Mustard is not a pet. He is a very free creature. He is just a family friend that is living with us.
Yeah, that one.
He is a war hero, not a pet. Sorry, what? Insight?
No, just give me a flat D20
Oh.
roll.
Just flat D20, okay.
Flat D20 roll.
D20. Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh no. Not great.
Roll a D4. That's good. Squelch, you get +4 on this roll.
Ooh.
Because
Okay.
specifically because Colonel Mustard is helping you.
Good old Colonel.
The Colonel.
Very helpful.
Uh-oh, I just lost a
Individual.
glitter in my keyboard.
I'm surprised there's not glitter everywhere.
Oh well. They're like big
There.
chunks of glitter.
Alright. So, time for some science with advantage and a +4. Alright, situal bonus plus.
Can I
4.
also? Is there anything I can do to help, like cast guidance or anything, or is that just redundant at this point?
No, you can, if you want to give him guidance, that's an additional +1 D4.
All right, cool. I'm gonna give guidance by looking up whatever space TikTok is. I'm gonna go on Clean Talk and look up cleaning tips and just kind of talk
Clean
them
Talk.
at him. Yeah.
Yeah. I
That's how
laboratory
Johnathan Jimson is
in the
gonna give
bunch of that
guidance.
bright pink fucking spray that those clean talkers use.
Yeah, the pink stuff.
Nice.
All right, give me a second here. Science roll. Oh, why am I getting?
And you get to add a D4 to your roll, is
said.
what it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Why am I exhausted? That makes no sense.
You're not. You're not. It's a. After an update, it's a glitch that happened to a couple little character sheets.
Okay, so D4 plus 4. Yeah, because I was just looking at my the roll thing. It's like, what? Why am I getting a -4 to something for some reason? Okay, so science roll D4 plus 4 advantage. Come on, big money, no whammies.
Oh, hallelujah!
Fuck yeah!
These
Let's go.
Fucking A.
you put these things under a microscope and discover that they are very much alive.
Oh god.
You look inside, and what you're seeing in each orb is a different colored, tiny, right now it doesn't look fuzzy. Like right now it looks like just a worm, but it's its eyes are only starting to grow in, so it's just like little black beads. It looks like almost like an earthworm, but each of them are different colors. Like the same color as each little orby.
That's cute.
That's incredibly disturbing.
Wow. They're alive.
That's gross.
And you have a hot tub full of them.
I'm sure I've never encountered this species.
Oh.
I would assume.
No,
Not that I know of.
No.
Not to my knowledge.
You've never encountered these before.
All right. Well, that just means I need to do more research, outside of here in the future to figure out what these are. For the time being, Squelch is gonna write up a sign and tape it to the hot tub, basically saying, "Do not swim in tub. Orbeez are alive. We'll explain later."
Johnathan Jimson is gonna see this and be like, "Oh, just like my sea monkeys when I was little." And he's gonna take a little cup and scoop a few of them and put them into a little aquarium.
There's some sort of, it seems like larval form of some sort of life form, or eggs or something. I'm not sure what they are yet.
They must be space sea monkeys.
I don't know. I have no idea what they are. I've never encountered these before. But they're eggs. I might be able to cook them. I don't even know if they're poisonous yet. They might be toxic. Oh well, that's what science and experimentation is for.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do more research. But yes, use the hot tub at your own risk. Orbeez are egg creatures. They're alive.
Egg creatures.
Yeah. I mean, they're tiny and round. They're like eggs. They're all different colored, worm larva things inside them. I've still got it under the microscope if you want to see them.
I'm gonna take a peek.
They're kind of weird looking.
Yeah. You just put one underneath. It's like a purple one. You see it's got the little black beady eyes, and it looks like an earthworm, but it's purple.
Wow, space sea monkeys are weird.
But yeah, that's further science will be required
Yeah.
to figure out what species these actually are.
More science.
do,
Advanced science.
do you keep
I
them
mean-
in the tub?
Johnathan Jimson took some. I'd like
Yeah.
to point that out for future reference.
Yeah, I snuck some into a little tiny fishbowl in my room.
I mean, I'm not sure what happened there, what species these are. It's like I don't know if they're pests or these are like the larval form of some future sentient life form. I don't want to commit genocide just yet. Not the genocide's completely off the table, depending on what these end up being, but no genocide yet. So for now, they can stay in the hot tub incubating.
Incubating.
Oh dear, that's an interesting choice of word.
I mean,
I
it's a
call
warm
them
liquid
Orbeez.
thing with eggs.
So, question:
Kirby.
if
Yay.
Orbeez get bigger in water, does the water fertilize
They absorb
them?
the water. Oh, that's gross to think about.
Right.
Well, we're like, who knows where they came from, but all of the hot tub
I don't
water
know.
was gone, right? It was
Yep.
just
Yeah.
the Orbeez.
Yep. Interesting. Let's have nightmares about
True.
this.
Good heavens,
Yeah,
what
it's
did I
just the
power on
Orbeez
to?
now. It's just the Orbeez now. Like, are the jets still working? Are they like circulating?
Oh
If you
no!
left the jets on, probably it's like just like a.
I mean,
No.
whoever used it last is the question.
This
That
just
was
gets- this is just getting
Johnathan
worse
and I
worse.
believe.
I don't think Johnathan would have turned the jets on
Yeah.
with that in
Yeah,
the
I
tub.
feel like that just would be kind of.
Like there are jacuzzis
Useless
on Earth,
at this
and he
point.
knows that. Like you don't want to clog up jacuzzi jets like that.
You just
Yeah.
wanted to like experience the like
expensive
Orbeez ball. You just wanted to experience like the Orbeez ball pit. with,
Yeah,
like,
Exactly.
These, like millions of not microscopic, but tiny little.
yeah, little
Things.
tiny wet ball pit.
Yes.
Ew.
I know.
That's some imagery right there. Yeah.
I know.
Wet ball pit.
Ooh, wet ball pit.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, for now I'm gonna leave them be
Oh dear.
for the
Okay.
time
that's-
being until I get more
Brave.
information about what these species is. I mean, if it's got like a cover or something that we could put on it and like seal up the hot tub for now, might not be the worst idea ever.
You want to seal them up in the hot tub?
I think that's a terrible idea.
I'm open to suggestions here. This is
especially if
like
hot
new
tub
ground
is-
for me.
Because if the hot tub is full and this is like a baby larva form, if they get bigger, then they won't fit in there anymore with the lid on.
I don't know. I don't know how long these things take to gestate. I don't know what
I don't
they
either,
are
and
yet.
that's why we shouldn't put the lid on. Because what if they gestate real quick?
Okay, that's fair.
Well, it's been a while, actually. You know?
That's fair.
It's been at least a couple
Okay.
of days.
So, the general consensus is just leave it as it is for now.
Above the table, Phoenix Dog in the chat says, "Do not hot tub the Orbeez."
Do not.
The Orbeez babies.
I think it's a good idea, personally, but I'm a little biased.
I mean, just how small are these? We could have like Orbeez caviar on something.
Have you seen what like how big? Have you seen? You've seen an Orby once it's been hydrated, right?
They're like the
been
size
a
of a small
while.
marble.
Yeah.
They're like the size of a small marble.
Okay, so All right. So yeah, they're
So picture a hot tub full
Yeah.
of tiny wet marbles.
okay.
I don't know. That sounds delightful.
Oh God. Oh.
Squishy wet marbles.
Squishy
My
wet
mind keeps-
marbles.
Oh, my mind keeps going back to cooking. I mean, they are basically eggs. I could poach them.
Jesus fucking Christ! What?
Or like hard-boiled Orbeez eggs. I mean, they're eggs, right?
I'm not eating
Oh wait.
these.
No wait. No, these ones are fertilized eggs. Okay, that would be wrong.
It's getting worse. Like, wow.
It's a true nightmare. It is a true nightmare.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh,
it's
did
like-
Colonel Mustard fertilize them? Wait, we don't know what's happening.
We don't know yet.
We don't know what's happening. We don't know.
Exactly.
no way of knowing.
More science needs to happen before we know.
Yep.
Right now, we
More
know
science.
the Orbeez are living, like, larval, like, egg stage things. And yeah,
Yep.
that's all. That's all we know right now. They're alive.
So we know. They're alive.
The Orbeez are alive.
We've
Yep.
got alive Orbeez.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Lots and lots. Thousands.
Mhm.
Thousands.
That's not unsettling at all. That's fine.
Even thousands might be understating it. Like tens of thousands.
Oh no, we got tribbles.
Oh God.
We got a possible tribble infestation on our hands. This ain't good.
B3. Yeah, you wake up from stasis and
Warning.
Hello.
Good morning. Did Mr. Dr. Squelch give birth in the hot tub? What did I miss?
No. Remember when we came back and we found the hot tub full of like Orbeez? Mr.
yes,
Squelch,
yes.
Dr. Squelch found out that the Orbeez that Aelita and I, in poor foresight, decided to bathe in, it turns out that they are alive. So I'm gonna go shower forever, actually. But yeah, that's what happened. Also some other
call.
stuff. But it's good to see you. I missed you.
Oh yes, I was powered down for quite some time, I think.
Yeah, those updates
Johnathan-
take a while.
Jonathan and I had a very fun time.
Yeah.
We got very
Baba
drunk. We had
Booey.
pedicures.
We met an entertainment lawyer and his chauffeur who took us for pedicures after we got drunk at a swanky bar while trying to get information about Void Seekers. We did not get information about Void Seekers. We did get hangovers.
That sounds delightful, except for the hangovers.
Baba Booey.
Worth it.
I'm sad I missed the swanky bar, Mr. Jimson.
I know you would have loved it. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna like start showing you the photos on my phone, and be like, look at all this.
He's looking at every single one like he
Like out
said.
of focus, and like my thumb is in them, and like they're all like that selfie from like the bad angle that like middle-aged dads always take their selfies at.
Like half of your face in the frame and it gets the
Yeah.
back.
Like they're all terrible photos, but like in like half of the background you can kind of see, yeah, it looks like a pretty swanky place.
Looks like you and Mrs. Aelita had a good time.
I don't think Naldor liked it though. I caught him giving me the stank eye when we were making friendship bracelets afterwards.
What was that?
I loved making friendship bracelets with you, Aelita. It was so much
Oh.
fun.
Me too.
Yeah.
I need. Oh, did he get up and walk away? God damn it! I'll get that roll in a second. B3, what is your next downtime activity?
You know, I have a couple different ideas. I was gonna do some. I was thinking about doing some research, but I was also thinking trying to learn how to pilot a bit better. Because we have the couple ships, you know, if it ever gets dicey.
Yeah. So you're looking. How are you? You're looking to improve your pilot. Do you already know piloting, or you're looking?
Yeah,
to...
I took it. took it with the skill
Okay.
because we got the one free skill point.
Yeah. Are you looking to? I guess how are you looking to improve your piloting?
He's like I said, it's more like research where he's looking at like mechanics of the ships, like how like when you take a sharp turn, what kind of degrees it's gonna do, like if you coast, like
Okay.
more so researching like the physics of the ship and how it flies instead of like how it works and all the buttons.
I like this.
I want to help. Johnathan Jimson is gonna help by showing you Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Oh yes, is this the one where they go to space?
I don't think that's the one where they go to space, but I'm gonna be like, you should do this with the spaceship. They do go to space though, and then I show you that one too.
That was, I think, Fast
like-
9.
We power
Yeah, I
watch
think
all of
so.
them. We skipped the first 3 or 4, watched the third one, and then we watched the rest of 9.
Yeah. We have like a straight like just Fast and the Furious binge session. And
15
I'm like,
hours.
yeah,
He's like taking notes when they're
There's
like in
nothing
the.
that
Yeah.
can go wrong with this. Absolutely
so,
nothing.
so I want an investigation check, or not an investigation. Research. Yeah. Give me an investigation check. You're gonna get advantage on the roll.
and a D4 because I casted guidance with the
Yeah,
Fast and
D4
Furious.
for guidance, and I'll also give you an additional +1 per family.
He writes that
Somewhere
down
in
as he's taking notes. He writes family just in big bold letters.
Yeah, double underlined somewhere in the notes. It's just the word family in giant letters. Just exclamation
tape.
mark.
Like several times over.
There we go. 25. There's the 20.
There's the 20.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
go.
Which gives an additional +5 on that, so that would actually be a 29.
I was worried.
That's crazy. That's fucking insane. That's a great roll. Yeah, you absolutely nailed it. Fast cars and family, baby. That's what it's about. Like fucking Fast and the Furious doesn't just make you better as a person. It makes you think different.
I live my life a quarter parsec at a time.
That was great.
B3, your training is Uncle Vinny approved. I'm going to say that when you are making ship maneuvers, you will get +2 on those rolls.
Oh yeah.
Let's make it a thing. We're gonna call this feature Fast Cars and Family.
Did he actually learn how to Tokyo Drift?
He might have. You're gonna have to see.
Amazing.
We're gonna call it Fast
How
Ships
does
and
one
Family.
drift a spaceship? I'm not even sure I know that maneuver.
You're about to learn, son.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so
Exciting.
when you use an action to make a trick maneuver, while flying a ship, add a +2 to the roll.
My favorite part was when Mr. Toretto took that one flying car, flew it to the other building. But that doesn't make sense. Wouldn't the building just fall down onto the second part of the building? Think about the board game we play Jenga sometimes when you remove the structural pieces and it collapses on itself.
That is a great question. But I think the better question is, why would a building collapse on someone who has the power of family?
Oh, the Power family was holding the building up. I see, Mr. Jimson.
Yeah, exactly. That's why no building will ever collapse on all of us here.
What?
Because
That's
we
why
have
none-
the power of family.
That's why none of the buildings have collapsed so far, I imagine, because we are the family. He looks around at everyone watching it with them.
No, we're still giving me the stink eye.
The whole time, the whole Fast and Furious marathon, he's just looking at you.
Yep.
Why didn't it switch? Hold on. This is the icon for the feature.
Yes.
You'll
So beautiful.
you're gonna Beef. You're gonna find that in your features tab. If you open it up,
Oh, God.
you'll see the description for it.
No way.
Brian, I need you to roll a percentile for me.
The picture pops up at the chill.
Okay, give me a sec here. Oh, God.
Love it.
Tell me that this is gonna be called like Fast Cart. What was it?
It's Fast Ships and Family.
Yeah. I was gonna say Fast Cars and Family, and I'm like, wait, what? We're in space. Space cars.
Space cars.
Okay. I was asked to make a roll for oversaturation of the Orbeez.
I don't like the sound of that.
So the higher it
George
is.
is too much.
Squelch, if you do additional research on the Orbeez, you may find out more.
Oh my.
Like to also make note that the Orbeez are alive because of Lee.
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah, that's,
I would have never had the inkling or idea of an evolution system of Furbies before. Oh my god, we're on the last set of rolls.
Oh, snap.
Magnificent.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the last set of rolls. Okay, let's take like a quick 5-ish minute break. And when we come back, we're gonna do our final rolls. I'll give you like your final like 5 minutes to think about it.
All right.
Oh.
Good luck, everyone. See you soon.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Man, this game is crazy.
I'll say.
Only in this campaign can you learn how to drift a ship by watching the Fast and the Furious movies.
It's truly inspiring.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Ebony, guess what I got to help the aches and pains from today?
Hell yeah.
My Fruit Loop stuff you made me.
I hope it helps.
It does, honestly. Like, chronic pain users need this.
Let me know when you're
Chronic pain users?
Huh.
I don't think I'm ever gonna run out.
If you do, let me know and I can make another batch.
Absolutely. Maybe a different scent this time. Ooh, I wonder what scents. You do all sorts, don't you?
Yeah, I can make whatever you want, honestly, and it's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
Even infusing is super easy.
Love that.
Trying to make ChatGPT make the Orby egg.
Oh my gosh. Cursed.
Oh boy.
This sounds so cursed.
I kind of want to. I want Ellie to draw a hot tub full of these things.
I can't stop thinking of Colonel Mustard potentially being a father.
Did I hear you say you needed me to draw something?
Yeah, well, I have the concept, and I want to see genuine versions of this, like in all kinds of different colors. Look at the chat. That's the concept.
Okay.
Except that it should be like a circular, more circular instead of egg-like. They should look like worms inside bouncy balls. But like that's the gist.
I can do that.
And instead of like one beady eye on each side, they should have like two little beady eyes right on the top.
Yeah, like the worms on the strings do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worms on the strings have googly eyes.
Yes, but
Yeah,
like,
but before they fully develop,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just the little black part that is the Google inside the googly
Okay.
eye.
yeah,
It's just the Google.
Yeah, I see your vision, babe. I can make that happen. I will draw the full evolutionary line for you, but you just got to give me enough time because I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, after stream, I got to show you guys what I'm working on because I think you guys will like it.
I think this will be easy for digital art because it's just basically you're making it once and then recoloring it a bunch of times.
Oh yeah, I can definitely do it.
Although, if you want to give like each color their own little uniqueness,
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that at all.
Yeah. No, but I was talking about like
Purple is grape flavored.
Duh.
Please don't go with that. Do not do that.
What, purple is grape flavored?
Yeah, Squelch will have a heyday. We are not doing this.
He's already talking about eating them.
I know. I don't
that's why
want
we
to eat
can't-
them.
We can't tell him about the flavors.
Yeah.
No, he cannot know at all.
Yeah. No, I meant like you'll have to give me like some time for like the full Furby evolutionary line, because I will draw that for you.
I almost own the full Furby line. I just need the sucklet and I need the Orbeez. That's it.
The sucklet?
Yeah,
What's that?
the star thing.
Phoenix Dog says, "Hey, does anyone remember Silver Rock's making a worm fur coat?" And I feel,
Yes!
I feel like I've seen
No,
that
but that sounds
recently
cool.
with my research.
Yes! It is so beautiful. I want
sounds-
one.
That sounds really cool.
I
saw-
would really like a worm fur coat.
Somebody made a hippie bead curtain, but instead of beads, it was
Yes!
worms.
That was my goal. I was going to do that. Okay? That's why I have so many.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, that's why I have so many. But
That's so
alas,
wonderful.
I did not go through with it. I have a lot of like, I want to do this, but then it just doesn't play out.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause the waiting music here. We're just waiting for Brian at this point. We can continue. Oh, he's right here. Look
We're
at that.
not waiting anymore.
I'm here.
Yay!
I'm here.
Welcome back.
Hey.
We started with Tabok last time. Let's start where we were supposed to start last time. Or no, I'll go down this list. We're gonna start with you, Doc Squelch. What are you doing for your 30 roll downtime activity?
Well, I'm wondering what the hell these Orbeez are, so I guess I'm gonna try looking in some medical databases or checking a local library or something, because I need to look into this shit.
Okay.
It's gonna bug me.
Are you doing anything to try and get any advantages here? Are you taking anyone with you? Or are you using NPCs or friends to help?
Would the fact that, sorry to keep jumping in with like so much like, hey, let me help, but would the fact that Johnathan Jimson is like a like a space pet store merchant be like, would that knowledge, would I know anything from that history that could help? Like, would I be able to be like, oh, those kind of look like what Worm on a Strings look like before they like grow up, or
I don't.
No.
No, but I'm not going to rule out that your knowledge of animals in general wouldn't be helpful here.
Okay.
Would maybe Colonel Mustard show a little bit of extra interest in them by any chance?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But would not express why.
Okay.
So would I be able to use my animal like handling to help with
I'll get
finding
you
out
to,
why?
I'll get you to roll me because it's Squelch's roll, but he's doing research related to a field that you have knowledge in. So I'm going to get you to roll either a history or an animal handling, and the better you do on your roll is how much better the help is that Doc Squelch gets from you. Okay. Johnathan Jimson knows animals, and having like also looked at them under the microscope, is going to be able to help you with like the direction of your research.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage on the roll here. 22 is pretty good. I'm gonna say Johnathan Jimson also gives you a +3, and that's before him also giving you guidance for the 1d4.
All right. So what skill am I using? Investigation here? Would you say, or
It'd probably be investigation or science.
Would anyone else be able to help? Like,
science, but with an int roll, or with an int?
Science with an int roll.
Yeah. Would that make sense then?
Yeah.
Before plus.
Wait. Why
some
is
unit-
science a dexterity check?
like Aelita,
No
would
idea.
You be able, like,
I'm pretty sure science should be intelligence anyway.
Well, I mean,
I-
just
Would
keep
I
checking.
know anything extra about their species since I am friends with Colonel Mustard, or
I
is
don't.
that
I don't think. No, I don't think you've
Yeah.
come across these things. Like
Okay.
you know Colonel Mustard, but Colonel Mustard seems to have some kind of interest in these things.
okay?
All right, so I'm getting a d4 +3 on this because guidance
Yes.
and.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus the Jimson effect.
Okay. All right. And normal roll or advantage?
Advantage.
Okay.
Advantage.
There's a slim chance that I could pull this off.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Good, but not quite a 30.
It's not, but it's not a hard fail. You're not gonna get any stress tokens here.
Oh, if the d4 was a 4, I would have made it. Rolled a 1 on the d4.
Do you still have your inspo?
You're right. I'm gonna burn my inspiration. Let's try that again. Try that again. Come on. It's just
are we sure nobody else is
So
able
one
to do
more.
anything to help?
Well-
Like, Aelita, you know Colonel Mustard really well. Would you be able to be like, he's like,
so one more roll.
or
Come
like
on.
Tabok?
What?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh well. Worth
Like,
a
is there
shot.
any way Tabok would be able to give like a boost to researching or anything?
I'm trying to get.
I don't think I
Hmm.
could.
Do I have anything that might?
I think he already got a lot of bonuses there. Unfortunately, he just didn't quite make it. 27, like the D4 hit that one both times. A 27 is not a horrible failure though. Like I said, it's just that
Mhm.
you don't find anything on these creatures like in your research at all.
Yeah.
When you seem to find something that kind of resembles even what you're looking at, it seems to be a different species that's already been established. But these things you're not quite sure.
All good. You know, worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Used to.
Johnathan Jimson.
Regular human guy at your service.
It is your 30 roll. What are you doing?
I still want to get swole. So, Lee, just so you die as soon as I say it. So my plan is this. I want to find some back alley space steroids.
Oh my gosh.
I would like to use Tabok's help with finding somebody who is reputable to get them from.
Okay.
And I would like Squelch's help with like maybe giving me like a vitamin boost or something. He's got to have like some vitamin
Administration.
pills
He's going to
or
inject
something.
you.
That's chill. And I'm hoping that I can just make it a straight Constitution roll.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We did discuss that. The Constitution roll absolutely works here because you are taking a bunch of weird drugs. The first thing is you're relying on a couple of things. So, Tabok, I need a computer's check from you for you to be able to find a reputable black market source for some experimental steroids.
All right. So that's a straight computers check.
Yep.
All right. And here we go. That's a 16.
21 after.
21.
Yeah, you managed to find that in like one of the close districts is a doctor that operates out of his home named Dr. Hellman. You find a message board where he is looking for test subjects for an experimental steroid. Now you're wanting.
I'm good at what I do. What can I say?
You're wanting.
Does he look just like Squelch, except he's kind of yellowish, whitish, and sludgy?
No, he looks like the old man from Up if he was Dr. Wily.
Wonderful.
Magnificent.
I trust this man with my life.
And how would Squelch help here? He's gonna like give you like a
vitamin immune booster of some sort if you've got something. Or even just like a superfood health food smoothie. Like something to help like give me a little vitamin boost before I go take mystery drugs.
Okay.
Sure, I
Would you have something like that? Do you have something like that?
I have no idea. Maybe we could
give me
whip something up.
Give me a science check. Dr. Squelch or Doc Squelch.
Yeah, Doc Squelch.
Not a doctor.
Yes, not yet.
But
I'm
definitely a
working on it.
scientist. We're doing experiments that counts.
Hey, I am working on the doctor thing.
And I believe in you so much.
All right, science. I'm good at that. Science or medicine?
I'll let you choose.
They're both the same pluses, really. So let's roll medicine because I haven't a bit. You gonna guidance me on this one since it's?
Can I guidance him on this?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, come on, big medicine, no whammies.
That's a 22. He gives you. Paint us a picture, Squelch. What is this concoction that you are feeding Johnathan Jimson to help him be able to stabilize a steroid that would be entering his body?
I don't know, some sort of like immune booster injection.
Okay.
I imagine.
How much cumin is in it?
It's turmeric and a health potion.
I'm picturing
Not
you pouring
everything
it
is
from a
just turmeric
blender
and a
in
health
our
potion.
kitchen into a injector.
That's why I asked how much cumin was in it, because it's got to be a different kind of spice that does a different thing. Turmeric is the health thing.
Turmeric is pretty all-purpose.
I find spices shouldn't really go into veins. Just,
Just on fucking itchy crotches?
That's different. External use only.
Oh man.
I should put that on the label of my product.
Yeah. Otherwise, that is asking for a lawsuit.
For external use only.
Johnathan Jimson. You
Is
found
this a paid study?
You found a very reputable source, so you're going to get advantage on the roll.
Amazing.
You have been immunized by by Doc Squelch, so you're going to get +3 on this roll. The
Okay.
roll is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Am I able to give myself guidance?
What the hell? Why not? Sure.
Like a little pep talk.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look in the mirror and be like, you don't want to be scrawny anymore, man. You don't want to do it. Remember how cool it was to be the action hero? We can be that again. Yeah. All right. And then he's going to go walk into the door of the clinic. So I click saving throw, and then what do I add again?
You're adding +3 to the roll. You're rolling it with advantage, and you're also adding a D4 for your guidance.
So I have to put spaces between the pluses, right? So I have +3 and then +1 D4.
Yeah.
And then advantage.
That is a 33.
Excellent.
You go to Dr. Hellman's house laboratory, and he brings you through a very normal, like, old man's, like living room. There's the one seat, like, he doesn't live with anyone. There are hints that he used to live with someone. But, like, there's not a couch. It's just, like, one comfy chair in front of a TV. There is, like, it looks like a couple, like, different, like, stack shelves with a whole bunch of different kinds of books in them. He leads you through a very, like, classic kitschy kitchen down into a basement where he presses his whole face against a, like, panel that scans his face and opens up a sliding door that leads in to this crazy looking laboratory where he's got, like, big tubes filled with what appear to be captured alien creatures. He's got all kinds of different, like, vials of different liquids, and he gets you to sit down. He says, now this is gonna be, I don't know, maybe it goes good, maybe it goes bad. But you did sign the waivers, so if anything happens, I hope you're insured.
We are.
We are insured, actually, yes. I would like to note that Johnathan Jimson walking through was basically like wide-eyed kid in a candy store as if he's like on a tour at like Universal Studios. Like he's like, this is like all of the movie sets of my dreams but real life. So he is like in awe. Nothing is going to stop him from going through with this at this point because this is the coolest thing he's ever done. So he thinks,
He's
at
like,
least.
What kind of sleep cycle do you have?
Like
do
a
you
regular,
do you sleep?
just like a
Do you
regular
sleep?
normal guy sleep cycle, you know?
Regular normal guy sleep cycle. He's like, he pulls out
regular human guy.
Pulls out a different liquid. So the liquid he was about to inject you with was like an orange color. And he takes a different, like another needle and injects a liquid into it that, like, the liquid is like milky, but like not a colored, just like a milky clear liquid that turns the vial from orange to green. And he's like, so this is gonna be a little weird for you, but you can't sleep when this is doing its thing. So you're gonna stay awake for I don't know, like 120 hours.
Johnathan Jimson, who is terrible at math, is like, that's like 2 days, 3 days, right?
Exactly.
Great.
See, you're gonna be fine. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Just look that way. You feel this, like, sharp pain in your arm as he shoots the liquid in, and you feel it start surging through you, and immediately like that green color starts like your veins start to flow and like glow that like green color, and you start to swell up a little bit, and he's like, all right, easy, and you feel like an aggression starting to come over you, and you don't realize you're doing it, but you like pick up a table and throw it, and it cracks one of the the tanks with like an alien creature in it, and you, as like you see this guy start to panic, and you hear glass break, and you hear liquid hit the ground, and you see a fire start to form, you black out.
Shit.
Shit.
That
Oh,
was so much cooler than I thought it was gonna be.
When you come to, you haven't fallen asleep, but you're not like swole, but like you feel stronger. You notice that there is that kind of like bulk in your arms a little bit, like you just like got like an instant like just like strength boost. You're going to get proficiency in athletics, and you're going to get a +1 to your strength stat.
Hell yeah. You're back.
The negative effects are you are going to be awake for 120 hours.
That's a lot of hours.
That's a lot of hours. I think that's like 5 days.
yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be awake for a little less than a week. And you're going to get disadvantage on those athletics checks until that week has passed,
Okay.
as you start to get used to your new strength.
Cool. To be clear though, I do not look like I did when I had the Guardian though, still, right?
No, yeah, you're not like hulked out. Like you, I think with the Guardian, it brought your strength stat to what, a 20, and this just what bumped you from an 11 to a 12, or a 12 to a 13.
I'm going up to a 13 now because I was at 12 already.
Okay, so like you still haven't gotten into like the next like strength bracket yet, like where you get a +2. So like it is just like a slight boost to your strength, where like you feel faster and stronger, and your bones feel harder. Like you feel this needle has given you a new lease on life. You're like, I can get there. If I keep getting people to inject me with drugs, I can get there.
Great life lesson for Johnathan Jimson to internalize. That won't cause any problems later.
Awesome.
Great.
Definitely no problems. You're
Oh, it's
fine.
fine.
It's all good.
Sick.
Nothing wrong.
You also do have like regular blackouts for that week.
Okay.
If anything, if you get into a combat or anything, or need to use an athletics within the like, we will narrate that, but there will be like moments where you will black out, and like when you come to, you know you haven't been sleeping, and you're gonna be in weird fucking spots. It's like you're
Okay.
it's like you're sleepwalking. It's like your body is trying to sleep, and when you wake up, weird shit is happening. Like you're basically Trevor from
I
Grand
was
Theft
just
Auto.
thinking it's like
Yeah.
when you like flip to Trevor in Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, like
Regular human guy, Johnathan Trevor Jimson.
we're gonna go over what you do. Like once downtime is done, it'll be basically like a 5-day period after downtime has finished, where I'm going to have to think up some scenarios where like either they're gonna find you in a weird place, or you're gonna like be in a weird place and you're gonna have them come get you.
Okay. All right.
But you did it.
I'm stoked on my 33. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone for your help.
You also get your bill from Dr. Hellman, not for the experiment, but for a replacement tank.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's valid.
it's like
Yeah, that checks.
it's like 15,000 credits.
Oof. It's expensive.
Oh
Okay. Is there any way I can work that off? Does he need a lab assistant?
Do you offer? Do you offer to be a lab assistant?
Yeah, like during this week while I'm blacking out. He doesn't know I'm blacking out though. I don't tell him that part.
He's like, well, maybe I stick you with a couple more different kinds of drugs, and maybe we see,
If they're gonna help make me stronger and more swole, I am here for it.
Oh, I don't know if they'll do that. How do you feel about tentacles?
I'll think on it.
Okay, well, if you're, I'll tell you what. I will cut for every drug that you let me inject you with and study. I'll take $5,000 off of the tab, or 5,000 credits off of the tab.
And it's 15,000, so you just need me to do 3 drugs.
3 drugs, yeah. Just
3 drugs.
Just 3 random
That's
needles.
just 3 drugs.
Just
Alright.
3 random needles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll do your 3 random drugs.
You want to do them all right now?
I mean, if anybody's gonna do it, it should be Jimson with the 30 con.
Can I use the fact that I'm still with like my vitamin boosters and such as help if I do them all right now? I don't need to do them now. I can wait if that's more advantageous. It's just 3 drugs.
It's just 3 very strange drugs.
It's just tentacles. Like, he didn't really specify where or how many,
And Johnathan Jimson is an animal lover. And tentacles are on animals. And so therefore, that's good. Also, calamari is delicious.
Okay, hey, if you're into it, I've got. Oh, all right.
I'm not into it.
So, what I need from you is a Constitution for each drug. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus. Okay. Wish me luck. Do I get advantage or anything from still having the vitamins? No, they got used all up. That's
This is going to be even more fun for me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Another fucking 30.
Wow. This is incredible.
And a 22. 26, 30, and 22.
Roll 3 d20s for me. Separately.
Get Dr. Squelch to surgically remove the tentacles and then cook them.
I'm so glad I got that now and not when I was doing the saving throws. Fuck.
Very rare and exquisite delicacy. Deep fried human tendrils.
Ugh, that sounds
Humans
awful.
don't usually have those. That's what makes it so rare.
So gross.
So that is a 2, a 5, and a 13. And you passed all of your Constitution saves. What this means is that you're going to get good effects from this.
This is wild.
Excellent.
Okay, cool. Regular human guy.
All the drugs.
Johnathan
Yeah.
Jimson. The first drug he gives you is blue and appears that it almost looks like it's crackling with electricity.
All right.
Jonathan's gonna become a Palpatine.
He jabs you in the legs with it, and you feel that almost like so the bottoms of your feet get like incredibly hard, like calloused, almost like you've been running for a long time. Your legs kind of like
I just got
swell up a little bit. And you gain 10 feet of movement.
Is now she has 10 feet?
Gotta go fast. So my movement speed is now fast as fuck.
Jonathan Jimson, 10 feet.
So it's
Just a regular human guy.
Yeah. My movement speed is now 40.
Yes, and like you now have permanently like calloused hard feet.
I just got a pedicure.
That's so gross. Just like a giant callus.
I'm glad I got the pedicure before this so I could experience nice feet one last time.
The next one you rolled was a 5.
Yeah.
You feel it, and it's not. It's a texture issue first for you as you feel your skin. Like your regular skin is fine. It still feels like skin, but underneath you feel like that second layer of skin start to get hard. Like it starts to stiffen. And you are going to gain resistance to non-magical slashing damage.
Hell yeah.
Regular human shield. Regular human guy. All right, how do I add that to my character sheet?
I will help you out here and do that. It's a damage resistance. It is slashing. We'll just put non-magical. Non-magical slashing.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
The last one you rolled was a 13.
Mhm.
And so this last one that he injects you with, it's got kind of this like strange purple hue to it. Almost like a vapor, but floating inside a liquid. And he's like, this one's gonna be a little weird. And when I say a little weird, I mean like a lot weird.
They haven't been weird already?
Well, I shouldn't be telling anybody about this, but I captured a weird being and took some of its essence. It didn't have blood, like it just had like this essence.
Weird being essence.
And I managed these guys are they're hard to get a hold of. He did get away, but not before I took some of this essence. And he injects you with it. He injects it into your spinal column.
Ow.
And you feel it, right? Like it's almost like spiders crawling up your spine into your brain. Like you can feel something crawling all over your brain. And for a moment, well, not for a moment, probably for like the first hour, your eyes are just completely black with little purple specks in them before they fade out back to your normal eyes. And you, in like a cloud of purple smoke, just like bamf over to the opposite wall of his lab.
What?
You gain the ability to cast the Misty Step spell once per long rest.
That's wild.
Did Jonathan get like fairy essence or something?
Oh.
Oh
A
my
weird. I got
gosh,
weird being
amazing.
essence. I got weird being essence.
We got weird.
Yeah, you're
being
so
essence.
normal.
Normal, regular human guy.
The most normal.
Hellman takes notes of the experiments. He's like, "Oh yes, all massive successes. You barely look like a freak at all."
Perfect.
He's
Barely like a freak is exactly
Barely.
what I go for.
That was well worth the price of admission. Your debt is paid, Johnathan. If there's any side effects, reach out and
I'll let you know.
Yeah, call me. Call me. I need to know everything.
Of course. So, what was this guy's Dr. Hellman?
Dr. Hellman, Helman.
Mayonnaise.
So is he like a new? Is he? Can I count him as a new contact here?
You can count him as a new contact if you're looking for an experimental doctor. We're gonna use that term loosely.
We're not going to replace Squelch.
No,
However, I think they could be great friends.
I think they would get along swimmingly.
Oh, that's potentially a thing for sure.
Who's next? Who's next on this list? It's B3. B3, what is your last downtime activity?
I was thinking of doing some mystery and investigation
Mystery and investigation?
on himself. He only remembers just waking up in like a trash heap and kind of just waking up and tagging along with the crew with bounties and stuff. Probably met at a Squingies. Yeah, he's only thing he knows is that the Sherman M stands for Sherman Manufacturing. He kind of wants to look into like. I want to ask Tabok for some help. He's like, Mr. Tabok, I want you to peer into my brain, if you could, or hack into my brain.
You're hacking the butts and you're hacking the brains.
Sure, yeah, I'll help. I will help. I'm apparently a pro at hacking body parts now, so that's something new I just learned about myself.
What a coincidence! So am I.
I'm just looking for any kind of information inside of my brain. Anything to, if I had a crew before, or any surveillance in my head.
Yeah, happy to help.
So you're getting Tabok's help here to
Crack my brain open.
hack into your brain.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hack
Just
the
ex-
planet.
Just even get a glimpse into like what he was before he woke up, or if there was any crews he was with before.
I'm trying to figure out what role you would make here. I think it would be a history, but you're needing Tabok to unlock your history. So Tabok, give me a computers check.
All right.
And I'm going to say, Tabok, you're going to get your computers check with advantage here. Because it's kind of the reverse. It's the flip-flop of, like, in order for you to be able to help him, he's got to help you get inside. That's a nat fucking 20.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what I want from you, B3, is a history check with advantage. You're going to get +5 on the roll.
Whoops. I just clicked it.
That's okay. You got
Even with the +5.
22 plus 5. Yeah, it wasn't it's not enough to hit the 30, unfortunately.
I want to use my inspiration. He's gonna like feel him losing connection. He's gonna like smack his head a couple times, and I'll burn it.
Sure.
But I just roll it normally, like just roll like the history roll normal.
Yeah. But before you do, you're at a 27. I know. I'm not. Not to speak for you, Johnathan Jimson, but I know you've been handing out guidances. So go ahead and roll a d4 for me before you roll anything else, because that can determine whether you hit 30 or not.
It's like before he left on the 120-hour binge he's going on.
That's a 4. That brings you to
Nice.
31.
Have fun, Mr. Jimson.
Tabok,
Gets the guidance on the way out.
Ellie, you're muted.
Sorry, I did not realize I was muted. I cast guidance by I just love sharing movies. So I'm gonna bring up the movie Hackers again. I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing, but I am gonna show you like clips on YouTube of the crucial parts. And I'm just gonna be like, yeah. Get that brain hacking done.
You plug it, Tabok, you plug into B3, and you're able to get through everything, and it's not so much you accessing his memories as being able to let him unlock his own memories. Like, you're just like, whatever is blocking him from being able to see things, you are able to flip that switch. For your part, B3, I want you to tell me. You set the scene. What is B3's hidden past?
I picture he's gonna get glimpses of like him getting exploded or dying in various ways, like over and over. So like he was with the crew, they were in like a big spaceship battle. He blows up and his head's just floating and then reprogrammed again, and it's like not an infinite cycle, but a couple of like 4 or 5 times where it's like he can like visually see himself like being exploded or hit by an asteroid or various sort of ways with the crews all going out. I have it written down somewhere, actually. The first colonel's name. Hooper?
First colonel's name is Hooper.
That was like with our ship, right? Because we had the initial captain.
Oh, I forgot about that dude. The one who
with the blades.
who got sucked into the yeah.
So
I
it's
don't
like
remember
times
his
like
name.
I think it was Hooper or Hop. I have it all written down somewhere, but I have all my papers up. Yeah, you like catch up to him eventually, like showing him get more beefy, I guess. Like the robot building each time, like getting more enhanced. He gets his shields the next time. Yeah, picture you just like a butler / fighter on each time, like.
And like becoming more of a fighter each time you're rebuilt. Like it's kind of like a ship of Theseus situation as well. Like how much of it's that you having that kind of existential moment as these memories start to flood in of like how much of me is still Sherman B33FY, Sherman M Beefy. Like how much of me is still me physically, because obviously your consciousness is still there, but like now with these memories and now a question kind of sits in your head of like, why are these memories locked away? It's not like it really harms you in any way to know, like as your mechanical self, to know that you've been rebuilt, like destroyed and rebuilt. You're a robot. That's just what happens, right? But as you progress and become stronger and get built with more defensive machinery and these shields and like these defense mechanisms, you're no longer a butler. You're no longer, like you are a warrior. You are a defender. And now with this crew, with this new crew, and it's you're not so much safer, but you aren't as likely to be put into a position where you're going to be broken down again. You do the breaking. I think what you're going to get out of that mystery and investigation and unlocking that part of your data of like and of your memories, you are going to Vanguard already gets a lot of advantages with the things that you do anyway. But I'm going to say specifically when you are using like your shoves and stuff like that, you're going to get +1, like an additional +1. So if you are say like shoving like an opposed athletics, you'll get a +1 on that athletics check. If you are doing like an actual like shield bash attack where you're doing damage with the shield, you'll get a +1 on the attack roll and the damage roll.
Hell yeah.
Aelita.
Okay, so this is... I don't know if you're going to allow this, but we're going to try. Can I potentially, for my downtime, focus this one on getting one of our new elven friends the ability, like, help them learn mechanics?
Okay.
Yeah, because that is something we wanted to do, but I forgot until now, and now I'm at 30, so...
Which one are you trying to get to learn, Jev or Mindel? Which one is more expendable to you?
Oh, none! I don't know. They're both great. Jev's a good camera guy. Someone blurt out a name. Give me one.
So I'm a Jeff stand. Pick Mendel.
Okay, okay.
That's much. I'm just putting it up there.
I'm
No,
a
okay,
Jev
hey.
stan.
Yeah, we're going with Mendel.
So you want Mendel to learn mechanics training.
Yep.
I think at this, you're kind of funding it and pushing him to do it, and you're like, listen, like, Jev's finding a way to be useful, and you're not really finding a way to be useful on this ship, and I think you should learn how to fix ships and maybe mechs so that you can help us out. And he's like, yes, I can do that, ma'am. What? Aelita. So here's is anyone helping, or are you asking? Are you as opposed to are you asking for anyone's help with this to encourage him to become a?
Yeah.
Whose help are you asking?
Oh gosh. Do any of you have mechanics skills? A little?
Mechanics? Not brain.
I'm proficient. I only have a +2 though. It's not too great.
I do not, unfortunately.
It's better than my +0.
B3, I mean, if B3's helping,
Yeah.
B3, give me a mechanics roll, and we'll see how well you help out in this.
Thank you. Oh my
The plus shouldn't even matter.
Mendel's gonna
B3
die.
He's traumatized.
God.
He's like, I can't help anyone. What am I doing? He's just like having a crisis right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Mendel's gonna die.
Well, it just no, you want so. The idea is that you're trying to convince Mendel to learn something. You're trying to push him to learn something, and what the aid that you were trying to get from B3 was like if B3 can impart some of that knowledge to Mendel, it would probably make it easier to convince him to do something without pressure.
Oh, convincing. Okay, convincing. I have.
Well, it's not just
able to do.
you are directing him to do something, but So here's what I'm, because I'm trying to figure out what your role is to encourage him and what the result would be based on what you say to him. So I'm gonna get you to roll. You're not gonna get any pluses from B3, unfortunately.
That's
I'm sorry.
okay.
I will cast. Can I cast guidance again?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there can be some
Uh,
guidance in this roll.
Thank
This
you.
time I'm gonna do it by performing my best rendition of Greased Lightning, because it's about working on cars, and that's the closest thing to mechanicking that Jonathan Jimson can think about in this moment.
Nice.
Jonathan Jimson is crooning to you and giving you guidance, and I'm gonna say I'll also say that counts as the help action. You'll get advantage on the roll.
Oh,
So
yay!
you're getting plus 1d4 from Jonathan Jimson, and you're getting advantage on the roll. Tabok, is there a way that you want to try and help Aelita?
Dig up dirt and blackmail him into it.
Blackmail him into it.
I don't know if I have an ability to do it.
You can abstain. You can just be like, nah, like I don't know what to do
Yeah.
about this shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Squelch,
I'm not really sure.
Squelch, do you think there's a way that you can help?
I mean, I could probably help a little bit. Let's see.
How do you think Squelch would help?
It's downtime right now, so have my. Let's see. I've got my magic, like, all-purpose tool that I could turn into any types of tools, like
So
any type of artisan tools once a day, so I could be like, hey, here's like mechanics tools and what they're all about. Aren't they cool and neat?
Okay. Okay.
When you want to learn how to be better at working with these cool things?
From you, Squelch, I want a mechanics roll.
Okay. All right, come on, Squelch, don't fuck it up.
Okay.
Not my best work.
Squelch will give you additional +1 on this roll.
+1.
+1.
Okay, so +1 plus a d4
And
and
you're rolling
advantage.
and you're rolling a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Yes.
Okay.
And your DC that you're trying to hit is a 30.
Amazing. Okay, so 1d4. And you said +2?
1d4.
two?
No, 1d4 +1 and with advantage.
+1, okay. +1 and with advantage. Well then.
22 is not great.
No, it's not. And I've blown my inspiration.
Mindell
Hates me.
doesn't hate you, but Mindell feels under a lot of pressure because what you have said. You've said, hey, you need to be useful, you need to learn how to fix the ship, or there's no or else, there's just you need to do this. And when he goes to do this, he does so brazenly. He just fucking goes and finds a mechanic and says, hey, I want to learn, show me how to do this now. And not watching what he is doing, he's working on like a small speeder. He kicks out the jack that is holding it and it crushes him. Mindell loses his arm and will spend the remainder of downtime in the hospital, as they are going to have give him surgery to remove his dead arm.
Oh. Oh no, I did this. You're really beefed it, guys.
Aelita, you now have a stress token.
Yeah, that is stressful.
And the stress token is going to be You're going to get disadvantage on interactions with both Jev and Mindel.
Uh-oh.
And I'll add that to your character sheet.
Okay. I'm so stressy.
Oh, it's a rough one. Tabok, it is down to you.
Okay.
Your last downtime activity.
Now I did want to like I do. I still think I need to like build some relationships here.
On your 30
still-
roll?
Wait, didn't I do?
Oh, no, on your 25 roll? No. Okay, you want to build relationships?
Yeah. I know it seems a little risky.
No, 25's not as risky. I forgot that you had already done your 30.
Yeah, I figured I would go with my 30 roll first, no matter what I ended up doing. Yeah, build relationship with B3. I don't really like. Yes, I just hacked his brain a little bit, but now I'm just kind of like, well, hey, like what, like yeah, I just want to know, like yeah, what have you experienced, kind of thing.
Okay. Help me translate that to a downtime activity. Like you're working on your relationship with him, but what are we rolling here? What kind of interaction are you having with B3 to improve your relationship with him?
Maybe I'm asking like what if there was anything that stuck out in the memories when I accessed them.
Okay. Are you trying to find a way to access the memories yourself? Like, are you asking him to see if you can access those memories to learn more about him, or...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you to roll a computers check for me.
Okay.
Because it is an interaction with like you already have that established setup because B3 asked you to help him hack into his memories. I'll give you advantage on the roll.
Okay. All right, computers check with advantage.
I saw the dice, but I didn't hear them roll, and I don't see
I-
the results on the screen.
Yeah, that was weird. They didn't pop up on the side either. They rolled on the screen for sure.
I didn't even see them roll. Nothing came up in the chat.
The one was a 4 and the other one was a 14. If
I thought it was a 15.
14 or 15, I think. Then plus whatever was on top of it.
Hold
That's
on.
really strange.
I'm refreshing.
Yeah, I even refreshed and the roll's not there. That was weird.
Hey, so I just realized I have a grand charm of luck where I can add a D10 to any roll.
Oh, shit.
Can we go back and maybe try that?
To add a D10 to Tabok's roll?
To mine.
Oh, to your
Poor
roll.
Mandel. Yes.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, hold on. I need the world to load back up.
Okay.
Let's finish Tabok and then we'll come back
Yeah.
to you, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Tabok, can you re-roll for me and see if it comes up?
Yeah.
Like, just do another computer's check. Same thing with advantage. Okay, I heard the dice, but the results aren't coming. Are the results coming up on your side?
No, they're not.
I saw them on my screen and it was a 14 and a 22, but they're not showing in the chat.
A 14
Or
and
no. No, what was it? Oh,
I think it was a 14 and a 12, or it was a 2.
12.
I think it was a
Yeah,
14 and a
sorry.
2.
I don't know where I
That's
got
cool.
22 from.
I'm gonna try refreshing.
Yeah, you try refreshing because it's not coming up here. I need like an actual result. So yeah, you try refreshing. Let's go back to Aelita for a second here. So Aelita has you have a grand charm of luck. You
Yeah.
do have a grand charm of luck. So it lets you add a D10 to the roll,
Yes.
and your roll
Yes.
was a 22. You're trying to hit a 30. So go ahead and roll a D10.
Okay. Come on. Something decent, please.
That bumps you up from a 22 to a 26. That is less.
Yes.
That is a failure of less than 5.
Yes.
So we are going to retcon things. There was an accident, but Mindell didn't lose the arm.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
You are.
love it.
We will get rid of your stress token. It's still a failure, but again, it's not a failure by 5.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Your relationship with your NPCs is saved, but you still unfortunately failed the roll. No, a mechanic Mindell is not.
Well, at least we still have Jev. He does good work.
And are Jev and Mendel still upset with Aelita, or
No.
is that... No, they're good now? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Is it just loading there, Omar?
Yeah. It's funny. Right before it started refreshing, I saw my dice come up. So I'm like, what?
What?
That's weird. Trying to relaunch it now.
I gotta say, there's a lot more green than red on this downtime board, and I'm very happy about that for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Who's moving the relationship up and down? Okay.
The
How do you do-
rotating.
How you do that shit? Yeah.
I can tell who's doing it just by their face.
It's a dance party.
I'm just trying to zoom, but I don't have my mouse. I'm just using my laptop touchpad.
Ooh, I get that.
Yeah.
Always with the rotating.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Nice. It's rotating.
It's wacky. Omar, are you loaded back in?
Not quite. Almost there. Taking so long.
That's okay. Once we do this roll, we'll get the result. We'll and that'll finish out the night. So.
Okay.
Good downtime though, as a whole. Went much better than expected. I can't believe Johnathan Jimson got injected with so many drugs and did not get a negative
I know.
result once.
It was just 3 drugs. Well, 4 if you count the original one, but like the really, really experimental ones were just 3 of them.
The,
Well, 4.
the negative effects on the table comparably were so bad.
Yeah. I like to live dangerously. Johnathan heard that in a movie once, so he likes to say that.
The 20 was you are permanently haunted by false prophetic dreams that the DM can use for foreshadowing or misdirection.
Oh, that would have been
evil.
so fun.
That would have been, yeah, amazing, but like you would have gotten too devious with that, I think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm loaded back up here. So let me just pull up my character sheets.
Yeah, hit me with some computers rolls.
All right.
Once per long rest, you must re-roll a successful save. I'm saving this table.
You said with advantage, right?
With advantage. I see the dice. I see results!
Yes.
You rolled a 20. So you... That is a fail by 5.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Okay, so...
Wait, was I able to... Did I do guidance?
You did do guidance. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Yeah, guidance! You get a guidance, you get a guidance, you get a guidance! Sorry.
I was gonna say, even if you rolled 4, it wouldn't have mattered.
But it's
25, right?
It's not a fail by 5, and that's the important difference, because a fail by 5 means that something bad has to happen. Even with that one bump above, like, it's not, again, it's the same thing, like, you basically nothing happens. Like, you go into, like, access those memories, and it's like, you can't seem to get a visualization of those memories. Like, it has to be told through the mouth of B3, and he's already given you that information, so you don't glean anything new. You don't really get anything to build a better relationship with B3 in that way. There's no way for you to relate to him in that particular category, which it doesn't mean it, it's not a bad thing. You're still all getting used to each other, and as you open up more to each other, you're naturally going to blossom and build relationships anyway. But there's here you were trying to kind of like use your computer skills to kind of like force the issue a little bit and just kind of like hit a wall.
Okay. Yeah. Did the D4 roll come up, by the way?
It did. Yeah, it was a 1.
Oh, okay.
With that, you all like with enough downtime, you're all rested. You've all kind of had your experiences within Grixio. You still have, with your information that you've got, Tabok, you have leads to be able to get information about Grom at this point. And that, like, it should be your next steps forward to now directly look for information in regard to your quest. You've done some personal things, you've done a little bit of personal research in all categories, but you know what your focus is for your quest. So I think next session is probably going to be tackling that, see how you're approaching actually completing your mission now. Additionally, when you go to check on the eggs inside the hot tub, there are no longer eggs. It is spilling over with little worms, little colored worms with now a big, like, googly eyeball looking eyeballs. That, like, they're all moving and wriggling in different directions, and you watch as, like, when they move, their eyes kind of shake a little bit. And they're all cute and adorable, and they seem pretty harmless until you notice that some of them are crawling down the drains of, like, into the interior workings of the ship, and the ones that you're catching on the outside are actively, like, look like they're, like, eating and dissolving and eroding and munching on the hot tub itself.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And as
Genocide it is.
As you walk in on these things starting to eat and break down your ship, that is where we're going to end session for tonight.
Oh no.
The Orbeez.
What have we done?
Lee, what have you done?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just thought it was so funny.
It was
We
so
had
cute.
Orbeez.
What about the handful of ones that I took as my sea monkeys?
Where did you keep them?
They are in
Fish
a
tank.
fish tank in my room, and I did not tell anybody about it.
You stuck them directly into a fish tank full of water.
They're just in like a little fish tank.
We're gonna resolve that next session.
Oh gosh.
Oh, are you doing what I think you're doing? If so, you're a bastard, and that's wonderful.
Oh no.
I was convinced they were sea monkeys. I put them into a little sea monkey aquarium.
We are going to resolve that next session. For now, for everybody tuning in, we love every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power of the players. We will see you next week. Oh, wait. Next week is the Ancaster Fair.
Renaissance Fair, yeah. I thought we were still coming back for game.
I actually have something to do
Next Sunday?
next weekend.
I think we should take...
I want to say I will be here, but it's gonna be like...
So I think we're gonna... Next weekend's my long weekend as well. I think we should take next weekend off because, like, as much of a trooper as I am exhausted after, like, doing the Ren Fair today and then jumping into game, like, almost immediately afterward. So we'll take next week off to be able to enjoy Ren Fair and relax, or to be able to do other things for those doing other things. And then we'll come back the following week with some fresh set of eyes and dreams and thoughts. So you'll have a couple weeks to decide how you're going to tackle these situations. But yeah, so everybody at home, have a good night. And we will see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bye.
You guys take another 10 points on your points cards.
10 points.
And Kirby,
uh.
Kirby, did you get the 15? Did I tell you to take 15 when you got here?
No.
No, you didn't. You didn't say that.
So Kirby, as a whole, you add 25 points to your points cards because there was 15 at the beginning of the game too.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry I was late again. I was over at Adam's just hanging out, and then we just lost track of time. We were playing on the 64 and old games and stuff.